A law enacted by British Parliament on May 10, 1773, the Tea Act granted the British East India Company a monopoly on tea sales in the American colonies. This led to the December 16, 1777 Boston Tea Party, an aggressive protest to the taxation by dumping a payload of British tea into Boston Harbor. Labeled an insurrection, the British advocated its stance, citing that the event had been preceded with attacks on several servants of the king, also known as tax collectors. This did occur in the form of tar and feathering several officials in the months leading up. May 12, 1780 concluded the siege of Charleston, South Carolina. A 6 weeks affair, March 29 to May 12, 1780, was arguably, with the storming of New York, the greatest British victory in the war. The assault on Charleston saw 19 British warships accompanied by 90 or so transports with 4,500 sailors under the command of Vice Admiral Marriott Arbuthnot. The land force under Clinton consisted of nearly 11,000 troops and would be assigned to Lord Cornwallis, whom would eventually receive Lincoln and the Continental's capitulation of Charleston 6 weeks later on May 12, 1780. This is a major cog in the Southern strategy adopted by British command. Clinton and his command believed would finish the rebels off. The South was seen as less hostile to the Crown, and the British believed they would be able to extinguish the flame of liberty by squeezing the South out of the war and depriving much-needed oxygen to the Continental's cause. Major General Benjamin Lincoln surrendered the Continental forces to Sir Henry Clinton's army on May 12, 1780. This resulted in Washington's losing the bulk of his southern forces, with over 6,500 soldiers and sailors captured. Though devastating, an extreme partisan guerrilla war would ensue between Tory and rebel in South Carolina. This slowed Lord Cornwallis's campaign in the South. He'd eventually be encircled at Yorktown, Virginia in 1781 by a combined American and French army and the French fleet in the harbor, effectively ending major hostility in the American Revolution.